Hey folks, welcome back to another video. Today we are looking at question 1680, concatenation of consecutive binary numbers. The way we'll be approaching this problem is by having a for loop that goes from 1 to n, and for every single digit that we see, we'll calculate the number of bits that it contains to represent it in a binary form, and then we'll move the current result that we have all the way to the left and add the digit itself, and then in the end we would mod it to make sure that we're within the limit, and then we would have done it. So it's a pretty simple solution. So let's jump right in. The first thing that we need to do is we need the mod value, so let's just write that up. So it would be mod.power of 10 to the power of what exactly? 9 plus 7. Okay, now that we have that, the other thing that we would need is a method that would give us the number of bits in each number. So let's call it count bits, which takes in an integer, and we would say int number of bits. We start off at 0, and then we have while n is greater than 0, you just keep shifting it to the right by 1, and anytime it's shifted by right, you increment this value by 1 also, and then in the end you would just return it back. Return number of bits, and then let's just make this out for now. Cool. And then when you come here to the main method that does the computation, you need a result. Let's call it 0 for now. Oh, you'd actually need to store it in a long form because integer wouldn't be able to completely represent it. So we'll use a long for now, and then convert it to an int when we return it. We have a for loop that starts with 1. It has to reach all the way up to n, so it would be I less than or equal to n, and then you would increment it. So you get bits equals number of count bits. Sorry. And you pass in I, and you get the number of bits, and then result would be equal to result, and you shift it left by the number of bits that you get, and then you increment that by I, and then you would mod that by mod itself. Yeah, and in the end, once this entire loop runs up till n, you would want to convert that to int. You would want to cast that to int, and then you would return the result. So let's quickly run this and see if it's okay. Right. You int that, add that. Okay, so the first result is okay, and everything else is okay as well. Alright, cool. So let's quickly talk about this time and space complexity. The time complexity of the solution is n log n. The n, you can guess, is coming from this for loop, and the log n is coming from right here because we keep shifting it to the right by 1 bit every single time. That's the reason why the time complexity is n log n, and the space complexity is 1 because we're not using any additional data structures to store anything. So that's the solution for this problem. If you have any questions about what I solved right now, please let me know in the comments below. If there are any other questions on LeetCode that you'd like me to solve, also please let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I would really, really appreciate that. I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.